Check 1, 2. Test, test. 1, 2, 3. One, two. Check, check, check. Testing, testing, testing. We have no video tonight because of technical problems with the camera. 1, 2, tree. 1, 2. Check, check. 1, 2, 1, 2. That, and there's nobody here, so it sounds like an empty gym.
What's that?
Was just telling John there's nobody here, so it sounds like an empty gym.
Need a check?
Yeah, go ahead.
Check. 1, 2, 3. Check. Sound check. 1, 2, 3.
And 1, 2, 3, John. Mics are good. Here comes Spots.
KACA.
Why just get a job when you can start an exciting career in healthcare? Franklin County Medical Center is now hiring. We are looking for talented people to join our team with multiple positions available across several departments, day or night shifts, full or part-time. There's something for everyone. Make a difference in our community. Start a career at Franklin County Medical Center. We have competitive pay, referral bonuses, benefits including education assistance to help you advance your education and expand your career options. Find out more about what is available and apply at fcmc.org/careers.
We all have had a time in our lives where having insurance has been of great comfort and has helped to not make a bad situation worse. That is what we at Naylor Insurance take pride in, being that friend there to help you when you need it most. At Naylor Insurance, we will work hand in hand to find an affordable insurance plan that works for you. We are proud to represent a number of carriers to fit your commercial insurance needs, including a wide variety of options through Liberty Mutual Insurance. Call us at 852-0810. Naylor Insurance, 153 North State in Preston.
Shouldn't have been about the jump.
Lenhart.
What's that?
Mrs. Lenhart, sir.
Oh.
Back there yelling.
Is she yelling already? Go around her. Drive on her. cell weather, incoming snow.
Dell's not too happy about that. Time to mess around now. Better shot than an air ball. It's been wasting too much time in the last 3 minutes of the game.
Right, they're dribbling too much instead of passing the ball and working the shot.
Take it, foul her if you have to.
3 seconds left now, you haven't got a chance. Unless you hit a 3 and get fouled.
Wasting too much time just chasing the ball around the court.
That should have been white ball.
Everybody ready? This is your countdown for the Preston Indians pregame show. Pregame in 30 seconds from Mark. As we'll have a good game today, hopefully. And pregame show will start in 15 seconds from Mark. Pregame in 10 seconds from Mark. Have a good game. Pre-game show in 5 seconds from Mark. This is the Preston Indians pregame show. Coming up, we'll take a look at tonight's game. We'll hear from the coach and look at the pregame stats all leading up to tonight's action. You're listening to live coverage of the Preston Indians on 105.5 FM, AM 1340, and mylocalradio.com. And a very pleasant good evening, everyone. Welcome once again here to Preston Gym as tonight the Lady Indians take the floor as they will take on the Soda Springs Cardinals. Let us apologize right off the top as we do not have video for you tonight because of a malfunction with some equipment here. But we'll invite you to join us for a good old-fashioned radio call from here at Preston Gym. John Slaughter alongside of me on color tonight. John Beverly back in the studio. Happy to have you with us as the Indians with a 12-5 record overall, 3-0 in conference play. And John, they've been playing very well since one person got back in the lineup. And of course, we're talking about Haley Meek.
Yeah, Haley's always been a good thing. But you know what? I think she just brings energy to everybody else because also those couple games those 5 games that they lost, she brings an energy to them. And I think they were down on those games. And, it's not that she's the only one there, but they just play so well as a team.
Of course, Preston now has won 5 in a row since she's been back in the lineup to get to that 12-5 mark. And when the new polls came out this morning, they also had moved up a spot as they're number 3 now in the coaches poll around the state.
And rightly deserved. There's some good competition out there, but when the Indians play as a team, they are excellent. They're tough to beat. They'll win by 10, 20, 30.
So the Indians faced Soda Springs back in the second game of the year, back on November the 15th. And it was a game that they won by 9 up in Soda Springs, 46-37. And really looking back at it, John, I was really surprised that it actually was that close.
Yeah. Soda, I've watched Soda. Some of these girls, when I was officiating, I watched them in junior ranks, in the recreation ranks. And they're good. They're well coached. There's some good coaches up there in Soda, and these girls work together and pass the ball. They love the sport. They're very good, very capable of playing very good basketball.
And for Preston, they've now beaten Soda in the last 3 times that they have met, and they'll go for 4 in a row coming up here in just a few minutes. We'll take a timeout. We'll come back and we'll get some reactions from Ryan Harris as we count our way down to the opening tip of tonight's game. We'll talk to the coach coming up right after this.
KACH, My Local Radio.
It's easy, fun, fast, and affordable. Do all of your grocery shopping online at Stokes Market. Simply log into stokesgrocery.com. Select the Shop Online tab and shop for your items. Then select the pickup time that is convenient for you. Pay online, and if you can't get out, then have someone else pick up your groceries for you. Do your grocery shopping online and still shop locally. It's part of the new normal, and it's fun. Do it now. Shop, enjoy, save at stokesgrocery.com. When you're on the hunt for your next vehicle, you would be wise to hunt the lot at West Motor Ford in Preston. If you don't find the new or pre-owned vehicle that you're looking for, they will help you search the country high and low for the exact vehicle for you. At West Motor Ford in Preston, they also buy good used vehicles. You need cash now? Bring a good used vehicle to West Motor Ford and they'll write you a check. West Motor Ford in Preston.
WestMotorCompany.com.
Tonight's pregame visit with the coach is brought to you by Rounds & Associates Insurance Services Incorporated, the local independent insurance agency offering you many different options for all of your insurance needs. Call for your competitive quote today at 208-852-20. At Rounds & Associates Insurance, we've been in business since 1948. And while many of the faces may have changed, there's one thing that still stays the same: our personalized customer service. Our customers will always come first, whatever your needs. At Rounds & Associates Insurance, we have many different insurance options and can find the right option for you and your needs. Call us today to find out more. 208-852-2500. 208-852-2500, or drop by the office, 85 South State Street.
KACH.
Welcome back here to the pregame show. Ryan Harris, our guest here, as we get ready to take on the Soda Springs Cardinals here at Preston Gym this evening, as the girls picked up another nice win last time out.
Yeah, since we got Haley back, the girls have been playing pretty solid basketball. Sharing the ball, playing great defense, flying around, tons of deflections. So, yeah, it's that time of year. We're 3-0 in conference play, just getting after it. And it's fun to play a Star Valley team. Their coach, his comment to me after the game was, "Wow, 30 makes a big difference, doesn't she?" And I just, out of my head, yes, she does.
Yeah, when you mix her Haley in with Robertson and Ward, that's really almost an unbeatable combination from the outside.
Yeah, they feed off each other well, and then the addition of what Acacia and Amber do inside. I love our group of the 5 starters, and it's just a great team all around.
Amber almost doesn't get mentioned enough for what she does.
No, she had 15 rebounds the other night. Game before she had 13 points, and she's just typical workhorse. She's going to go out. She doesn't care about the plays called for or anything like that. She's just going to go out and work hard and do her thing. And some nights it's going to show up with a big night in the stats, and some nights it's not. But she's always out there putting in the work. So
tonight you take on Soda Springs, a team you saw very early this season, like the second game of the season, and they've kind of changed and matured a little bit since then as well, much like your team has.
Yeah, they're, I think, 5-0 in conference play, in their conference, and sitting nice this time of year for them, and Wade's always going to have a well-coached team when they come here. They're going to be fundamentally sound. They're going to get after the basketball. They're super aggressive as far as getting you tons of jump balls. We got to do a great job of securing the basketball and taking care of the basketball. And so, we got to be prepared for a dogfight tonight.
I'm just trying to remember back. Did Amber not play in that game up at Soda?
No, she played. We had everybody. Yeah.
I was just curious because I didn't see any stats on her for her on the stat. It's probably the issue we had with Max Preps. Probably why he wasn't on there.
Yeah. I think I was told the other day that something happened in one of those games where we added 2 new players to the roster and something got wiped out. Amber was one that got wiped out or something. So yeah, if you were looking for some of those early games, I think the stuff it might not be there.
So tonight, do you expect anything different out of Soda? Do you think they're going to run basically the same stuff they tried to run early on in the year? He's going to have a few wrinkles, that we probably haven't seen. He always does, but we're going to expect the same base Soda that we've seen the last couple of years. So there's going to be their basic stuff, and you just got to be prepared for those few odds and ends that he's going to throw at you. So. Having been to state 12 years in a row, his little wrinkles here and there are going to be pretty good.
Oh, yeah, for sure. There's one play in particular that we talked about. I'm like, hey, we didn't see it last year, the last game, but we've seen it the previous 2 years. So, of course, we covered it in practice, worked on it, So yeah, there's we just need to be fundamentally sound, and we'll be all right.
Hopefully go out and get another win here tonight.
Yeah, sounds good.
Ryan Harris, our guest here on the pregame show. We'll take a time out. Back with more right after this.
KACH.
Why just get a job when you can start an exciting career in healthcare? Franklin County Medical Center is now hiring. We are looking for talented people to join our team with multiple positions available across several departments. Day or night shifts, full or part-time. There's something for everyone. Make a difference in our community. Start a career at Franklin County Medical Center. We have competitive pay, referral bonuses, benefits including education assistance to help you advance your education and expand your career options. Find out more about what is available and apply at fcmc.org/careers.
We all have had a time in our lives where having insurance has been of great comfort and has helped to not make a bad situation worse. That is what we at Naylor Insurance take pride in, being that friend there to help you when you need it most. At Naylor Insurance, we will work hand in hand to find an affordable insurance plan that works for you. We are proud to represent a number of carriers to fit your commercial insurance needs, including a wide variety of options through Liberty Mutual Insurance. Call us at 852-0810. Naylor Insurance, 153 North State in Preston.
Stop in at Preston Auto Parts Car Quest and save during the month of January. Autolite Double Platinum Spark Plugs. Buy 8, save $16 after mail-in rebate. 12-ounce can of WD-40 Spray-On Lubricant, just $5.49. And canisters of Armor All Wipes, mix and match different types, 2 for $10. Price is good through February 16th. Preston Auto Parts Car Quest, 17 South State Street, where you can save daily on the everyday products you need for your car or truck. Stop in where you'll be treated like a friend. Preston Auto Parts Car Quest.
Listen for Dan Hubbard and Preston Indian Sports on KACH.
Welcome back here to Preston Gym. We got a couple minutes before opening tap and starting lineups. John, let's talk about what the Indians need to do to be successful here tonight.
Well, like most nights with our gals, as long as they're playing together and they do the things that they need to do, that they're capable of doing. Like Coach Harris says, these gals from Minnesota will try to tie them up, so they've got to be strong, get the ball away, and get the ball out. Quick passes, but exact passes. They can't be throwing the ball in, half skelter and get them stolen away and tapped away. They've got to make good passes because I can guarantee you Soda Springs is a good passing team. And they work the ball in well, so we have to cut off the passing lanes and most of all rebound. We're pretty equal in height, I think. So, but if we can rebound and get the ball down court, fast break on them, I think we'll be okay.
Yeah, you don't make the state tournament 12 years in a row without being mediocre.
Oh, that's so true. That's so true.
So the opening tap and the starting lineups are coming up in just a couple of minutes. We'll take a timeout and bet you to stay tuned. Preston Lady Indian basketball is coming up next.
KACH.
This is Ron Smaley from Webb Funeral Home, thanking Preston Indian and Westside Pirate fans for your loyalty over the years. You have helped make Webb Funeral Home Franklin County's most trusted name in funeral services since 1925. Our staff is available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week to provide compassionate service in your time of need. We also offer a full range of services, including many funeral pre-planning options to meet everyone's budget, an excellent monument selection, and the best aftercare services available. Let us answer any questions you may have by calling 208-852-0533. Webb Funeral Home, since 1925. You know us, you trust us, we're here to stay.
After their double overtime thriller, the Preston Indians get another shot at the Hillcrest Knights when they meet up with Hillcrest on Thursday night in Idaho Falls. This one's got all the makings of another thrilling game, so join us. Pregame shows at 7:15, the tip-off is at 7:30. Catch it here Thursday night on FM 105.5 and AM 1340 KACH and on mylocalradio.com. Your home for Preston sports.
Having your prescriptions refilled has never been easier. You can refill 24/7, set reminders, save medications, and access your account from the new My Community Pharmacy mobile app offered by Preston Drug. It's simple to use and it's simple to get. Log on to PrestonDrug.com and enter your mobile number. We'll send you the app. It's as simple as that. There are some things in life that have been made easier through technology. This is one of them. The app offered by Preston Drug is a quick and easy way to refill medications and promote a healthy lifestyle. Visit PrestonDrug.com.
A proud member of the Co-op. We save you money on advertising and enable you to reach more customers. We are KACH, Preston, Clarkston.
It's time for Preston Lady Indians basketball. After making the state tournament a year ago, the new-look Lady Indians look to continue on what has become a winning program. Tonight's game is brought to you by West Motors, celebrating their 75th year in the Cache Valley. Stokes Market True Value, with the freshest meat and produce, and now preparing and selling sushi. Franklin County Medical Center, with the finest care in all of the Cache Valley. Rounds & Associates Insurance Agency, an independent agency with many options for all of your insurance needs. Preston Auto Parts Car Quest. We have all the parts your car may need to keep running strong. Webb Funeral Home, serving Preston and the surrounding community since 1925. Ralph's Construction, building new homes in the Blue Sage Park region in Preston. Naylor Insurance, for home, health, life, and auto from Mutual of Enumclaw. Preston Pharmacy, now with their own app to help make tracking your prescriptions easier. Tonight's game is made possible through an agreement between Preston High School and Cook Brothers Broadcasting and is intended for the private, non-commercial use of our audience. Any rebroadcast of this game in whole or in part without the express written consent of Cook Brothers Broadcasting is strictly prohibited. Well, welcome back here to Preston Gym. Dan Hubbard along with John Slaughter as they're introducing the starting lineups onto the floor as they get ready to introduce the starting lineups here for the Preston Indians here tonight. It'll be basically the same 5 seniors that they've started just about every game this year, with the exception of when Haley Meek was out with the bad ankle, as it will be Akeisha Knapp, the senior, to start in the middle. Keisha averaging 4.5 points a game. Riley Ward, the senior, leads the team right at one of the team leaders in scoring at 11.1 points per game. Amber Anderson, who had a big game, who's had big games lately, she averages 5 points a game. Michaela Robertson, 10.5 points a game, also a senior, and Haley Meek, 11.2 points per game. She has had 9 games in double figures this year and had 21 in the game against Middleton. For Soda Springs, Kinsley Osborne will start. She's a sophomore. Abby Goodman's a freshman. Natty Garbett will get a start tonight, as will Zippy Thompson. And it'll be Taylor Billman to start tonight in the middle for the Soda Springs Cardinals, who come in 7-9, 5-0 in conference play. The Lady Indians 12-5. They are 3-0 overall in conference play. And the starting tap for tonight's game is brought to you by Motor Jungle. Remember, they'll work on all types of vehicles, even the one that you drive. Motor Jungle, 597 North State Street in Preston. Here we go. Here's the opening tap. It's controlled by the Cardinals as they bring the ball up into the front court. Garbett from the right corner, from right along the baseline is good, John. That's something they didn't do early on in the year.
Yeah, and that was a nice quick shot by Garbett as she was off the right side. Beautiful shot, beautiful jumper.
So Preston has their first possession as Robertson lays it off to Knapp, little pick and roll, and Keisha able to make the hoop.
Yeah, Keisha did a great job there going right to the hoop, and Michaela found her with no problem at all.
So we're tied at 2, about 30 seconds in. Ball's deflected, still comes to Osborne. Get it back to the free throw line, taken there by Billman. Again, another shot from along the right baseline as this one's put in by Abby Gooden.
Yeah, Gooden from the same spot as Garbett. That must be their spot.
So they're up 4-2. As Robertson drives, gets to the free throw line, will kick it back to Knapp. She'll give it back to Anderson again. Now Ward has it in the right corner. Thinks about dribbling out, gets cut off by Billman, but she'll get it back up to the top of the key anyway. As Riley holds it there. Comes back to Robertson, free throw line extended right. Back to Anderson, give it back to Meek in three-point land. Holds it up over her head, now wants to drive all the way. Scoop shot, good.
Yeah, I watched Haley practice that shot, a little scoop shot off the right side and the left side, and she just puts it right in. Nice job.
Now we're even at 4. Cardinals hustling up the floor, and a little bank shot put in this time as Gooden able to break the tie once again.
I think somebody needs to put something on that floor over there. That was in the same spot as their last 2 baskets.
So here's Ward back up into the front court again. Robertson, free throw line extended left this time. We'll go to Ward. Now back up top to Meek. Haley holds it there, swing it over on the right side again. It comes to Ward as she stands right in front of the Soda Springs bench. Wants to drive baseline, gets cut off. Back to Keisha, and her little 15-foot jumper is no good. Here comes Billman to push up into the front court. Swing it back out top. Meek got a hand on it, but it made it to its target of Thompson anyway. Down in the corner, Osborne from along the baseline. Her shot's no good. Ward has the rebound again, and here comes Preston again, hustling up the floor. Ward crisscrosses behind Knapp. Now we'll pull the ball back out, left side, come back out top to Robertson. As Michaela will back the ball up, set up the offense. Comes on the right side, back to Ward. Riley holds it there. Comes around Anderson. Riley for three and hits it.
Atta girl, Riley. That's the way to get a good start out there off the three-point line.
Preston has their first lead of the game at 7-6. Down low, the shot put up there is no good. Put up by Gooden. As Keisha Knapp able to pull down the rebound on the air ball. So Ward peeks over to look at Ryan Harris as she walks her way up the floor, gets up into the front court and gives it to Meek. Haley to Robertson on the right side. Look back down to low to Haley on the right block. Can't get it there. Knapp looks down there as well. Still can't get it there. Ward tries another three and hits two in a row.
There we go. That's what we like to see. You know, they're going to leave her wide open. Why not take that shot?
So Preston goes up 4. It's 10-6. As in the corner, holding it there is Garbett. Wants to drive baseline. Swing it all the way back out top. Ward got a hand on it to break up the pass of Gooden. Now it makes it up top, back to Billman. Billman turns on Ward. Back over in the left corner again. It's Garbett for three as an air ball. Anderson has the rebound. She'll give it off to Ward. First quarter of tonight's game brought to you by Preston Dental Care. Call to set up your appointment today at 852-3700. Meek, top of the key. Comes around the screen set by Robertson. Goes back behind it again, then shoots this time. And it's no good. Rebound was tapped by Ward, but controlled by the Cardinals. And here comes Soda Spring up the floor on the run. Swing it all the way back up top. Osborne for three. That's no good. Long rebound is fumbled by Robertson, but it makes its way to Meek. They'll give it to Ward at the three-point line as there's 3:40 left here in the first quarter. Preston leads by 4 at 10-6. Ward will hand it to Meek. Haley comes around the screen, tries to work her way inside, somehow stepped around a player to get a shot, was no good. Down low to Anderson. Back to Knapp from the left elbow is good.
Keisha with a nice little pop shot from the foul line.
And a timeout called by Soda. So a timeout with 3:16 to play. Preston up 13-6 here in the first quarter. Take a timeout. We'll be right back.
KACA.
We all have those times when we need to see someone due to oral pain or discomfort. That is when you need to see Dr. Iverson at Preston Dental Care. When it comes to the health of your teeth, we should always strive for perfection and settle for excellence. Dr. Iverson at Preston Dental Care is the comfortable and professional general dentist that we all need from time to time. Contact Preston Dental Care today and make an appointment. Call 852-3700. That's 852-3700. Take the first step to healthier teeth and gums. Call Preston Dental Care, 208-852-3700.
KACH.
Well, again, we apologize for no video tonight. We have a little technical issue with the camera, so unable to bring you video here this evening, as we have some parts on order for the camera, but they haven't arrived as of yet. So, press it up 12-6 as they get it up into the front court, and that'll be a kicking violation against Ward as the pass was thrown right off of her foot.
Yeah, she's so quick. Her hands and feet are just so quick, you know. It's just a natural reaction. But good defense, great defense.
Billman, top of the key. Swing it back over on the right side as Paleo into the game for the first time. As they'll hold it there. Again, it goes down into the corner as Billman trapped there. Ward holds her there. They try to throw it off Anderson to have it bounce out of bounds. But nice play by Abby to actually catch the ball, Amber did. As they get it back up in the front court to the Indians as it comes to Robertson. Comes around the screen, lay it off, back to Knapp. Her about 12-footer, that's no good. And a reach-in foul. Reese Swainston into the game. And she'll draw the foul here. That's the first foul for either side here in the first quarter. Nettie Garbett back in after a brief rest for the Cardinals, dressed in black, trimmed in red. Indians wearing their home white uniforms trimmed in blue. In the front court, it comes to Thompson. Swinging over in the corner. Nellie Playo's shot is off, taken down by Robertson. She'll push back up into the front court. Cross-court pass comes to Ward in the left corner. Another three from there. That's no good. Swainston with a good battle for the rebound, able to haul it down. Get it off to Robertson as it goes off of Robertson and out of bounds. Garbett stepped in front, got a hand on that pass.
Yeah, that's a good matchup between Michaela Robinson and Garbett. They're both about the same height, but boy, both of them hustle really well to the ball.
So the Cardinals get it in to Garbett in the backcourt. He works it back up toward the timeline, comes around Robertson, gets it into the front court. Goes down to the left baseline, tried to pass it back out. Ward taps it forward, takes it away, drives, and she's going to be fouled going to the basket by Nellie Plyo, the senior.
Yeah, Paleo, I guess it is. I don't know how you pronounce that properly, but she almost had to foul because Ward had an easy layup going up.
So here's Riley going to the free throw line, 62% on the year, and makes the first. She has 7 points here in the first quarter, thanks to a pair of three-point shots that she's made tonight. And now she'll shoot the second, and it goes in as well. Riley leads the team in scoring, 11.1 points per game. As trapped in the backcourt, as Garbett throws it forward and then throws it too high over its intended target, and it goes out of bounds.
Almost made some music hitting the drums there.
Careful, they'll hit that big gong again. Yeah. 1:44 to play here in the first. 14-6, Preston up by 8. As Ward has it up into the front court. Free throw line extended left. She'll stand there. Robertson pops to the top of the key. She'll bank a three home from there. Yeah, three-pointer by Robertson. As Soda wants another timeout here in the first quarter. 17-6. They trail by 11 with a minute and a half to play here in the first quarter. And once again, we'll be right back.
KACA.
Here is a great idea for lunch today, or any day. Try the fresh buffet bar in the deli at Stokes Market in Preston, with a different theme every day, but enough variety that anyone can enjoy it any day. There's also the fresh salad bar, so you can mix and match your favorite salad fixins to create your very own best salad. Now that your mouth's watering, add one more thought: the convenience. Every item on the buffet is ready to eat now. The fresh buffet bar, another reason to shop, enjoy, save at Stokes Market in Preston.
KACH.
So leading by 11 with a minute and a half to play in the quarters. The Cardinals have the ball after the timeout as they try to get it up into the front court, and Riley Ward got a hand on the pass, breaking it up in the full court press. Preston gets it back as they get it back to Robertson. She'll bring it back to the top of the key. She'll back it back out now while Riley Ward comes to get the ball from her. And now she holds it and tries to hold direct traffic with 1:05 to play in the quarter. Robertson at the left elbow, holds it there, gives it back to Anderson, now back to Ward, top of the key. Riley drives all the way and gets cut off by Thompson, so she'll go to the corner. Get rid of it. She's get trapped in the corner, double team. She gets rid of it to Anderson. Back to Robertson, wants to drive down the right side of the lane. It's blocked on the layup attempt and luckily rolls out of bounds and will stay with Preston now with 46 seconds left in the quarter.
An interesting play there called for Kayla to drive in. She almost had the layup.
They burned about 45 seconds of that minute and a half and didn't even get a shot. So Ward has it, being chased around by Billman. She takes in the left corner, back to Anderson from the free throw line. In, out, stays out. Rebound off to the Cardinals with 33 seconds to play in the quarter. Billman dribbles it off her foot, has to go back and get it. Good pressure by Ward and the Preston full court press as it comes to Mullenauer. Back up on the front court to Billman. Billman will bring it back to the top. Wants to drive, no shot there, and a foul as Billman goes down hard. As the foul will go on Swainston, that'll be her second, and the second on Preston as a team.
Yeah, she went hard through that pick that was set for her there and just knocked her right to the ground.
So they get the ball into Mullenauer with 15 seconds to play in the quarter. Picked up by Gooden. Back out top to Mullenauer. Swing it back over to Billman. Down low in the paint to Thompson. She can't get a shot. She'll kick it back out. And she threw it away as it goes to Ward with 3 seconds. 2, 1. Riley's got to let it fly. And it's off the front lip of the rim. But for the Indians, it's a good first quarter. As we'll go to the break, Preston leading 17-6. Second quarter tonight brought to you by Preston Auto Parts Car Quest. We'll go there right after this timeout here on KACH.
KACH.
Stop in at Preston Auto Parts Car Quest and save during the month of January. Autolite Double Platinum Spark Plugs. Buy 8, save $16 after mail-in rebate. 12-ounce can of WD-40 spray-on lubricant, just $5.49. And canisters of Armor All wipes, mix and match different types, 2 for $10. Price is good through February 16th. Preston Auto Parts Car Quest, 17 South State Street, where you can save daily on the everyday products you need for your car or truck. Stop in where you'll be treated like a friend. Preston Auto Parts Car Quest.
If you feel like your bank works against you, we invite you to move your accounts to Advantage Plus Federal Credit Union. We work for you, not against you. Serving Southeast Idaho for over 65 years, we offer totally free checking with cash back rewards, 0 fees credit cards, low auto loan rates, and excellent customer service. Visit today, 311 South Highway 91, Preston. Advantage Plus Federal Credit Union. Here, the advantage is yours. Equal housing lender, member NCUA.
Listen for Dan Hubbard and Preston Indian Sports on KACH.
Preston has the ball to start the second quarter. Ward dribbles out of the right corner. We'll get it back over as it goes to Kuntz just into the game to start the second quarter. Now back out top to Ward. Riley holds it there. Meek comes across. They get her the ball. Free throw line extended right. Now Swainston back to Kuntz. Now over to Ward in the left corner. Oh, good move. Drives the baseline. About a 12-footer from along the baseline, no good. Meek has the rebound, turnaround jumper from 10. That's no good as well as it comes down to Gooden.
Excellent defense by the Soda Springs. You know, they're keeping the girls outside, not letting them drive in.
Down low to Zippy Thompson. She makes a little short bank shot. Gets her first 2 points of the game, and it's 17-8. As Meek driving, kind of forces a shot up. It's an air ball. Riley tries to save it on the floor. She does. It's picked up by Billman. Quickly up the floor, it goes to Garbett. Back outside to nobody. Ward trying to get to it before it goes out of bounds, but nobody touched it. It should go back to the Indians anyway. As Kasia Knapp and Michaela Robertson come back into the game, Ward and Anderson will leave for the Indians.
Yeah, Ward wanted to try and catch up with it because if she could have caught up with the ball, she could have had a fast break to the basket.
So they bring the ball into Meek as Haley holds it outside. Gooden has the defense, gives it off to Robertson, bounce it to Swainston at the free throw line. Look down low. Somehow it made it all the way to Meek. Then it comes to Knapp, able to pick up the garbage and lay it in.
Yeah, Meek had just kind of a little no-look bounce pass to Keisha, and Keisha was able to get it right up off the glass.
Osborne snaps the pass up into the front court. Down low on the block. It goes down there, and Samson misses it, an air ball, put it over the top of the rim. Here come the Indians again, back the other way. Meek in the front court. Stop and pops the three and hits it.
Was that a three?
Yes, it was.
Awesome. Haley hitting the boards off from outside the arc.
22-8, Preston on top. Here's Garbett in the front court. Gives it off in the corner. Now swing it back over on the right side. Back to Garbett again. Garbett has a screen there from Osborne, but should go the other way instead. Now she'll bring it back around the screen and hand it to Billman back at the top of the key. 5:36 I should say, to play here in the first half. And a foul, that's going to be a reach-in foul on Meek. They'll actually call it a hold. Either way, it's Haley's first personal of the game and the third on the Indians.
Yeah, Haley just a little over-aggressive there on that, a one-on-one situation, and she just kind of reached in and grabbed the arm.
So the Cardinals get it in as they bring it back into Garbett. Dribbles at the top of the key, comes over to Mullenauer on the left side. She goes back across the top of the key again and throws it too high over the head of Plyo and out of bounds.
Threw it up to the saxophone section up there in the band.
One bounce into the woodwinds. So the ball comes back over to the Indians on the turnover. They're up 22-8. That's Robertson up into the front court. As it comes back to Kuntz. As it's Knapp turnaround jumper from the right elbow this time, rattles in and comes out, and Garbett has the rebound. Mullenauer goes back to Garbett, across the timeline, back up in the front court. Mullenauer Down low, Thompson, turnaround jumper from the block, had her shot blocked, taken away by the Indians. Here comes Swainston, and driving and gets the foul going up as a blocking foul inside.
Yeah, Thompson, not Thompson, Osborne, stepped in front of her but didn't have time to get there and get set. And Swainston had a nice drive to the bucket.
First foul on Kinley Osborne, and here is Swainston at the free throw line to shoot a pair, and the first one is no good. Tonight's game brought to you by West Motors in Preston and Logan. If you're in need of a car or truck for that college or high school student, check out West Motors and save today. West Motors in Preston and in Logan. As Swainston makes the second, that's her first point of the game, and it's 23-8, Preston on top with 4:45 to go here in the first half. Osborne up into the front court as Plyo, trapped, finally gets rid of the ball as he comes back out to Garbett. Garbett holds it out in three-point country. Meek just takes a little quick poke at it, just try to get it away and can't. Mullenauer, her pass was deflected by Meek, taken away by Meek as they get it to Kuntz. Kuntz driving up the floor, stops at the right elbow. That's no good. The shot is a long rebound, comes back outside. Kuntz has it again. She'll look at a three this time, and that one doesn't go down. This time the rebound's off to Thompson. And again, Preston gets a hand on the ball, but the Cardinals able to get it up into the front court. Mullenauer has it, tries to get it down low. Pass was bad. Picked up by Plyo in the right corner as it comes back outside, back to Mullenauer. Mullenauer working against Swainston. We're able to get rid of the ball, back to Plyo, top of the key. One bounce dribble, comes back to Mullenauer. Get it back over here on the left side, back to Garbett. Garbett, crossover dribble, goes off of Robertson's foot and out of bounds. As Preston will get Ward and Anderson back into the game. As the two subs are on the floor, Swainston and Kuntz will head back to the bench.
Starting five back out for the Indians.
23-8, Preston on top, 3:47 to play here in the first half. As the pass comes into Garbett. Garbett crosses over on Ward, looks to go down the right side, gives it off to Plyo. Plyo will give it back to Billman. Swing it back out top. Now back to Garbett and along the left baseline, and she's able to hit it.
Yeah, she has a nice little side basket jumper that just goes in and hits nothing but net.
Now she's got a pretty good shot. Just can't hardly get her the ball in a shooting position. As the shot by Robertson is no good, and Garbett has the rebound again. She's bringing it up the court in a hurry. As Billman has it down low. Oh, good entry pass down to Thompson, and the pass goes off the Indians and out of bounds.
Yeah, I think it came off of Haley's foot. There's a bounce pass came in, and Haley kind of kicked it.
Thompson will come out. And it's Osborne to bring the ball in. Her pass is deflected by Meek, and the ball's tied up. And it's going to stay with the Cardinals. As Plyo and Robertson got tied up trying to get wrench the ball loose. And it stays with the Cardinals. And again, that same play, the same pass, and Meek got a hand on it again. This time Robertson able to take it away. Into the front court, a long three. That's no good. Anderson hustles for the rebound. Drops it. She's got to go back and pick it up again in the right corner. Give it off to Robertson. Wants to go baseline. Gets cut off once. Second time she does go through. Her shot no good. And Riley has the rebound. But Ward in traffic steps out of bounds.
Yeah, in order for Riley to get around the defender there, she had to step out of bounds. But referee right there.
Don't forget the Ralph's Construction halftime report coming up. As, again, full court pressure put on by the Indians. Intercepted by Meek. 2-on-2. She'll stop and pop a three from the top of the key. Nothing but net.
And it's good.
So
Haley Meek.
Her second three. And it's a 16-point lead now as the bad pass goes out of bounds. Mullenauer threw it too far out in front of Plyo. She couldn't get to it. Preston up 26-10 with 2:19 to play here in the first half.
You know, the Cardinals are a really good passing team, but they're making errant passes because the Indians are so quick that they close those lanes quick, and so when they force those throws in, they are either tapped away or overthrown.
Well, just in the last couple of minutes of the game, Haley Meek has two deflections on inbounds passes, and the pass that she stole down here that led to the three-point basket.
Right. You know, that's what I'm saying. The Indians are just so quick.
They lob it inside, a little bit too tall for Knapp to get to. And here come the Cardinals again back the other way. Gooden Gives it off right in front of the Preston bench. Mollenauer had to go off her hands, but it was poked out of bounds by the Indians and will stay with Soda Springs with 2:02 to play here in the first.
When they lob into Acacia, they've got to lob the ball in a little higher so that it comes down to where Acacia can get it. They throw almost a straight line rope pass, and it's hard for her to get a hold of.
Gooden from the corner, that's a 2. But she has 6 here in the first half, and it's 26-12. 1:40 to play as Ward gets it up in the front court. Anderson at the free throw line has it, wants to drive, goes around her defender. Layup is no good. As Ward, Knapp tapped it, but she's going to draw the foul.
Yeah.
Trying to get to the rebound. That's her first and the fourth on the Indians as a team.
Yeah, she came over the back that time. That was a good call by the official. Nothing wrong with that. Good hustle.
So Billman in the backcourt. Full court pressure again put on by the Indians. A 2-1-2 zone press. And again, they try to throw over the top, and Billman throws it out of bounds. It's another turnover.
Yeah, they're used to someone like as tall as Garbett down there on the baseline, and Paleo was just a little bit too short for that type of pass.
So Meek up into the front court. Clock runs with 1:18. So again, stop another 3 from the top of the key. No good. Anderson with good position, can't get to the rebound. They end up tangled up and falling out of bounds.
It's going to say it's out of bounds on Amber.
They're going to call it out of bounds on Anderson, so the ball's going to stay with Soda Springs with 1:11 to play in the first half. Preston up 26-12. They lead by 14. And again, the pressure in the backcourt causing all kinds of problems. And again, Soda Springs will turn the ball over.
Yeah, Garbett comes back in, and they really need her in there. The Cardinals do. You know, she's got the height, and she can get to the ball real quick.
Yeah, I think Garbett trying to get her just a little bit of a quick blow. And they have to get her back in because twice they can't get the ball out of the backcourt with the full court pressure. As Robertson comes around the screen, give it off to Anderson in the corner, drives all the way, and she's fouled going to the basket. Great play by Amber, got good momentum, and just took it all the way to the hole.
Yeah, she got a little bit too far into the basket, too, and when she went up, we hit the bottom of the rim, and so she's got to break a little wider or else stop sooner and put the ball up over the rim.
Nelly Plio draws the foul, and Anderson's first free throw is good. That's her first point of the game tonight. And it's 27-12 with 51 seconds left, and Anderson will try another. Second one, good again. She makes them both, and it's 28-12. 16-point advantage for the Preston in the final minute of the half number 1. As it's Garbett getting it up into the front court. Plio has it taken away. 2-on-1 for the Indians. Robertson gives it off to Meek, and she's fouled going up.
Yeah, Meek was just a little bit slow getting to the basket that time. That's why she got fouled, but still a good aggressive move.
She stopped to shoot about an 8-footer instead of taking the layup, and that's why the defender was able to catch up with her as Gooden draws the foul, her first. Meek's free throw, that's good. Haley's got 10 here in the first half, and she averages about 11.5 a game. So Preston up 29-12 after the free throw. And they can extend it as Haley makes them both. Preston, very good free throw shooting here in the first half. As Billman up into the front court. Down low goes to Gooden. Gooden off the glass and in.
Nice move.
She's got 8.
By Gooden, yeah.
And Preston up by 16 now with 20 seconds to play here in the first half. Gooden had 5 in that first meeting against Preston. As they give it to Knapp at the left elbow, back to Ward. Clock runs down to 10 seconds. Robertson looks at a 3. Good.
Got it. Yeah, they leave her out all alone. They leave any of these gals out there, behind the arc. And
long shot at the buzzer is no good as Gooden's shot falls off. Good half for the Indians. They rack up 33 points in the first half, and each of the big 3 have at least one 3-pointer made in the half. 33-14, Preston leads. We invite you to stay tuned. The Ralph's Construction halftime report is coming up right after this.
KACA.
Ralph's Construction has been building quality homes in the Blue Sage Park area of Preston for years. Now they're breaking ground on Phase 3 and will have homes available again soon. However, now is the time to be planning exactly in the Phase 3 lots where you want to be and eventually call home. For more information, call 435-232-1837. Ralph's Construction can have a home ready for you before you know it. Remember, they have floor plans available, or they can build to suit a floor plan that you may desire. Ralph's Construction. Call today, 435-232-1837.
Saving money by shopping with coupons is finally worth it. You don't have to spend hours looking for places to clip the coupons. They can be right at your fingertips on any smart device. Log into your Stokes Market Rewards account to find dozens of coupons every week. It's so easy you can't afford not to use coupons as you shop. They can help you put your rewards account on your smart device at the service desk at Stokes Market in Preston. Shop, enjoy, save with digital coupons at Stokes Market in Preston.
After their double overtime thriller, the Preston Indians get another shot at the Hillcrest Knights when they meet up with Hillcrest on Thursday night in Idaho Falls. This one's got all the makings of another thrilling game, so join us. Pregame shows at 7:15. The tip-off is at 7:30. Catch it here Thursday night on FM 105.5 and AM 1340 KACH and on mylocalradio.com. Your home for Preston sports.
If you feel like your bank works against you, we invite you to move your accounts to Advantage Plus Federal Credit Union. We work for you, not against you. Serving Southeast Idaho for over 65 years, we offer totally free checking with cash back rewards, 0 fees credit cards, low auto loan rates, and excellent customer service. Visit today, 311 South Highway 91, Preston. Advantage Plus Federal Credit Union. Here, the advantage is yours. Equal housing lender, member NCUA.
Franklin County Medical Center Sports Therapy and Rehabilitation Services is dedicated to helping you live your best life. We have trained professional staff to help you improve your athletic endurance and so much more. Whether you are recovering from injury or surgery or need some basic athletic training, we work hard to get you back to doing what you love most. Our speech pathologist can also assist with communication, language, or other speech issues. Learn more about our services at fcmc.org.
KACH.
Welcome back to Preston High School. You might hear the pep band playing here at halftime, actually performing a little halftime routine like they're at halftime at a football game. Well, two quarters in the books. Preston leading 33-14, John, on a first half where they shot very well from the outside. They made 6 threes in the first half. They made 7 free throws as well, 7 out of 8, by the way. And a team that averages 40 points a game for an entire game scores 33 in the first half.
Yeah, that's a great job by the Indians as they came out and played hard. They're cutting off lanes. They're really frustrating the Cardinals. Because they're overthrowing the ball. They're not making their passes like they normally would. And this just goes to show the speed of the Indians as they're really putting on the pressure for the Cardinals.
Yeah, the team speed is something, and the ability to pass and get the ball around. You know, we talked about how Soda Springs, on normal situations, is a good passing team. They make some good passes in the first half, yes, but trying to get the ball, pass the ball out of the back court and get away from the Preston's full court press proved to be a big problem.
Well, you look, as I said, I've mentioned the speed a number of times now, but between Ward, Haley, Amber, all of them, they're all just getting their hands in the way, deflecting the ball, making them overthrow the ball to somebody underneath. They have to throw it across court in order to find somebody open.
So for the Indians, who have beaten Soda Springs in 3 straight games, look to make it 4 as they lead handily at the halftime break. 33-14. We'll come back and look at the scoring for the first half as we continue right after this.
KACH.
We all have had a time in our lives where having insurance has been of great comfort and has helped to not make a bad situation worse. That is what we at Naylor Insurance take pride in, being that friend there to help you when you need it most. At Naylor Insurance, we will work hand in hand to find an affordable insurance plan that works for you. We are proud to represent a number of carriers to fit your commercial insurance needs, including a wide variety of options through Liberty Mutual Insurance. Call us at 852-0810. Naylor Insurance, 153 North State in Preston.
Webb Funeral Home, established in Preston in 1925, has served the needs of Franklin County families and their neighbors for several generations. Now in their modern new full-service facilities just off Highway 91 south of Preston, Webb Funeral Home continues to offer caring and professional services to all residents of the area in their time of need. Funeral directors Douglas Webb, Ron Smaley, and Jordan Webb, along with aftercare specialist Jody Rasmussen, thank you for your trust in them and welcome your questions and concerns anytime. A message from your friends at Webb Funeral Home.
Franklin County Medical Center is proud to provide excellence in surgical and specialty healthcare right here in our community, making it extremely convenient to receive world-class care without even leaving the county. The best part is that we work closely with your primary care physicians to ensure a convenient and coordinated care experience. Our skilled surgeons are continually adding services to Franklin County, some you won't find anywhere in the greater Cache Valley area. Discover what is available right here at fcmc.org/specialty. You just might be surprised at what we have to offer.
Listen for Dan Hubbard and Preston Indian Sports on KACH.
Well, your first half scoring is brought to you by Naylor Insurance, with many options for you to choose from: home, health, life, and auto through Liberty Mutual. Call them at 852-0810. For the Cardinals in the first half, it was Abby Gooden who had 8 points in the first half. Nettie Garbett had a total of 4. Zippy Thompson had 2. And that was all their scoring in the first half, all their 14 points. They did not shoot a free throw, and they did not have a three-point basket. For the Indians in the first half of tonight's game, Acacia Knapp finished with 6. Riley Ward had 8. Reese Swainson with 1. Amber Anderson with 2. Michaela Robertson finished with 6. And Haley Meek had 11 in the first half. For Preston, they were 7 of 8 from the free throw line, and they made 6 three-pointers in the first half of tonight's game.
You know, and that's what Coach Ryan and Coach Ward wants them to do, is if they're past the ball, their goal is to go inside to Michaela and Amber and Acacia. But, you know, if Haley and Riley can hit from the outside, let them.
Yep, absolutely. So, Preston leading 33-14. Timeout. Come back to have the third quarter for you coming up right after this.
KACH.
Ralph's Construction has been building quality homes in the Blue Sage Park area of Preston for years. Now they're breaking ground on Phase 3 and will have homes available again soon. However, now is the time to be planning exactly in the Phase 3 lots where you want to be and eventually call home. For more information, call 435-232-1837. Ralph's Construction can have a home ready for you before you know it. Remember, they have floor plans available, or they can build to suit a floor plan that you may desire. Ralph's Construction. Call today, 435-232-1837.
Franklin County Medical Center is proud to provide excellence in surgical and specialty healthcare right here in our community, making it extremely convenient to receive world-class care without even leaving the county. The best part is that we work closely with your primary care physicians to ensure a convenient and coordinated care experience. Our skilled surgeons are continually adding services to Franklin County, some you won't find anywhere in the greater Cache Valley area. Discover what is available right here at fcmc.org/specialty. You just might be surprised at what we have to offer.
In the fairy tale, the lion needed to have a thorn removed from his paw. So it is in real life. Every so often our tires pick up thorns and debris that need to be removed so that our world can keep going round. When it happens to you, think Motor Jungle. Motor Jungle can help you with all of your tire needs, whether you need a new set, your current tires need rotated, or to remove the occasional thorn. Motor Jungle is the go-to guy, tackling the jobs other mechanics turn down. Motor Jungle at the north end of State Street.
A proud member of the Co-op. We save you money on advertising and enable you to reach more customers. We are KACH, Preston, Clarkston, Mink Creek.
And the Indians have the ball to start the third quarter, and Riley Ward trying to drive and gets cut off and fouled by Taylor Billman. That's her first on the Cardinals. Go ahead.
Almost thought that was on Riley. Riley raised her elbow up and hit her right in the chest. They called it on
Robertson. Trying to call it on Billman.
Billman, yeah.
Right, Anderson back to Robertson. Back outside to Knapp. Knapp will give it back to Ward. Looks at a three, doesn't take it. Wants to drive the baseline. Crosses through the key all the way back outside. Again, it comes to Robertson. She'll drive. Coming around the screen, set by Knapp, and hit the little runner, fading away from the bucket.
In case you got away with a little moving screen there, she moved Garbett clear out of the center.
You weren't supposed to notice that. It's down at the other end. It's Garbett with a little 6-foot jumper for the basket. 35-16. Ward communicating with Ryan Harris as she gets across the timeline. Gives it off to Meek. Haley across the top of the key. Great backdoor pass
open.
to Knapp for the little bank shot is in.
Yeah, Acacia was wide open underneath. Let me catch her number 12. Thompson just misplayed the ball there. So.
As they get it down to the other end, and Garbett's pass to try to get it to Thompson is wide of its target and goes out of bounds. And the turnover gives the ball back to Preston again. As Ward up into the front court. Riley crosses over, gives it off to Robertson. Robertson top of the key. Get to Meek, free throw line extended right. As a give and go back to Robertson's tapped out of bounds as Garbett got a hand on it and hit it out of bounds.
I understand the play, but that cross-court pass clear around the other side of the key is a tough pass anyway.
And dangerous, as that's again knocked
Correct.
out of bounds by Garbett.
Correct.
That's you throw anybody throw that skip pass, it's got to have some mustard on it to get over the top of the defense and get it there, without somebody coming across and intercepting it. Robertson drives and she's fouled as she missed the little 4-foot runner.
Yeah, Gooden's going to be called for that.
That'll be on Abby Gooden. That'll be her second. Team's second for against the Cardinals here in the second half. As Robertson will go to the free throw line to shoot a pair. And the first one here is good.
Lady Indians doing an excellent job at the free throw line. Another made free throw.
Yeah, that's 8 out of 9 so far in the game.
Hope I didn't jinx her.
I'll let you answer that.
I guess I did.
As she misses it, but the long rebound comes back off to the Indians. Back outside to Meek. Ward all alone, left corner three. Clanks off the rim, no good. Meek has the rebound, though. Back to Robertson on the right block. She rips the ball free, gets it all the way back around. Meek this time from the left corner. That's no good. Robertson taps it, and it's going to stay, with the Indians.
Yeah.
As they're going to say that was out of bounds off of Garbett. I thought sure Robertson hit that out of bounds.
I did too. But the official's right there, so we'll let him call it.
So Meek will bring it in from underneath the hoop. They cross in the paint, but they bring it all the way outside to Ward. Ward will get it back in the corner as Haley stands on the right corner. She won't take the shot. She'll bring the ball back out. Robertson goes down into the right corner instead. She dribbles it out, comes across the key, runs into a brick wall, and then banks it in.
Yeah, it was almost no look. Just kind of a hook shot up over her left shoulder.
She ran into Garbett and got stopped dead in her tracks. Pass intercepted by the Indians. Ahead to Ward. Left-hand layup is in.
Yeah, you get Riley on the run like that in a open break, that layup's almost money. Well, it is money.
And another timeout called here by Soda Springs. Big run by the Indians here to open quarter number 3. It's 42-16. We'll take a timeout and be right back.
KACA.
Why just get a job when you can start an exciting career in healthcare? Franklin County Medical Center is now hiring. We are looking for talented people to join our team with multiple positions available across several departments. They are night shifts, full or part-time. There's something for everyone. Make a difference in our community. Start a career at Franklin County Medical Center. We have competitive pay, referral bonuses, benefits including education assistance to help you advance your education and expand your career options. Find out more about what is available and apply at fcmc.org/careers.
KACH.
Tonight's game is also brought to you by Rounds & Associates Insurance. Stop in and get your competitive quote today. You can find them at 85 South State Street or call them at 852-2500. They can give you quotes for all of the different kinds of insurance you might need from many options available for you as well from many different carriers. Remember, it's Rounds & Associates Insurance. Call them at 852-2500. 5:25 to play here in quarter number 3, and Preston has expanded the lead as it's 42-16. So here's Billman bringing it up into the front court. Mullenauer just back into the game. They double team her and foul her as a holding foul, as the foul's going to go on Robertson. That's just her first against the Indians here in the half. Osborne to bring it in. Gets it into Plyo, top of the key. Crosses over on Meek, and Meek reaches in and takes it away. She's ahead of the pack. Lay it up and in.
That just shows quickness. I mean, these girls have so much quickness.
Haley's got 13, and it's 44-16. Look out as Billman goes tumbling out of bounds. And a whistle and a foul.
On Akela.
And this is going to go on Acacia Knapp. That'll be her second. 2 on the team, and the ball stays with the Cardinals. As it will be Osborne to bring it in from underneath the basket. They cross inside. They get it into Thompson. Swing it over in the corner. Back to Mullenauer. Mullenauer will dribble it out of the corner. Looking for somebody to give it to as they double team her again. And again, it's taken away by the Indians. This time it's Robertson to poke it away. Goes and gets it. And Billman takes a full swing. And they say she hit the ball. Wow.
That shows Michaela's toughness. She didn't even blink on it.
That's a better punch than I've seen from Muhammad Ali during his days. As then Robertson's foul trying to go up.
Yeah, I can't believe there wasn't a call on that.
Robertson's trying to hold her left eye. She obviously got hit as it comes into Robertson, and then she double dribbles. So here's Robertson working against Billman as Billman brings the ball to the floor. As the pass comes across and comes up to Plyo in the front court. She holds it there. She'll give it back to Billman. Billman now to Mullenauer. Mullenauer will swing it back across, back out top to Billman, back to Mullenauer on the left side. Lob it down low to Thompson. She tries to turn, has it knocked away and out of bounds.
Yeah, that's a good matchup between Acacia and Thompson down there in the bottom.
For those who are interested in the West Side boys game, which is airing live right now on KCH, is again the bad pass taken away by Meek. Haley all the way. Missed the layup. As it comes off, take control by the Cardinals. Backcourt pressure again put on here by the Indians. As they get it up in the front court, Plyo has it. Gets stopped out top. Billman whip it back across to Osborne. Back to Billman. Billman looks down the right side. Tries to throw it down there. It's off the knee of Anderson and out of bounds. Yeah. Anyway, if you're interested in the West Side score, they're playing at Bear Lake tonight. And it's 22-21. West Side leading with about a minute left in the third quarter. As Reese Swainston back into the game. Emma Kuntz back into the game here as well. 3:43 to play in the third. 44-16, Preston on top. As the ball comes in the corner, says Thompson has it. Back outside. Give it off to Mullenauer. Her three is going to be off. Tapped by Ward. She tapped it to Robertson. Here comes Michaela up into the front court. She'll stop outside the arc. Give it back to Ward again. Riley trying to direct traffic. Give it back to Kuntz. Skip pass by Kuntz. Back over to Robertson. Then she skips it right back to Emma. A three. No good. As Kuntz had it, touched it. It's going to say a last touch by Swainston. As Osborne will bring the ball in. 3:18 to play. As Preston leads by 28 here in the game. Billman out top. Comes around Kuntz. Now around Swainston. A little wild shot down low is no good. Rebound put up by Thompson is no good. And this time it's Knapp. They will be able to pull it down. She gives it to Robertson. Under 3 minutes to play here in the third. Robertson to the front court. Bounce pass to Swainston. Get it back outside. Now back to Robertson for three from the top of the key. No good. Long rebound is going to go into the Preston bench and out of bounds.
Indians couldn't catch up to it. That came hard off the rim out to the left side.
If Swainston would have stayed where she was standing, that rebound would have came right to her.
Right.
Down low, they get it back to Thompson, put it up and in, and she's fouled. So Thompson gets the 2. Keisha Knapp draws the foul. That's her third team foul against the Indians here in the half. And believe it or not, this is the first free throw for Soda Springs tonight, as Thompson able to put it in.
It'll be interesting to see if the Indians can get a play going in here. They've been.
Robertson gives it off to Kuntz. Back to Robertson in the corner. To Knapp. Back to Robertson again. Dribbles across the top of the key. Ward, right corner 3 this time is good.
Yep. They left Riley wide open. No one there. She sets, looks at the basket, and goes.
That's her third 3 of the game, and it's 47-19.
Palaio gets the shot.
As Palaio with her shot, able to bank it home, gets her first 2 points of the game. And it's 47-21. I believe we go under 2 minutes to play here in quarter number 3. Robertson holds. Bounce pass comes into Kuntz. Now to Knapp. Back to Kuntz. 14-foot jumper is no good. Long rebound comes off straight away, controlled by Osborne. Quickly up into the front court. Mullenauer gets it down low. Back to Thompson again. And she goes up and she's fouled once again.
By Acacia. That'll be number 4 on her.
Knapp hustles down the floor, then it draws another foul. This game, if Knapp has to leave the game because of fouls or even fouls out, this has all the possibilities of changing seriously as Thompson makes the first free throw.
Yeah, with Thompson and Garbutt underneath, they've been doing a really good job around her. But Acacia's been able to pull them down, the rebounds down.
Thompson's 3 of 3 from the line, and it's 47-23. Thompson has a total of 6 points. She had 8 in that first meeting against the Indians. Back up in Soda. Bouncing inside to Anderson as Amber's going to go up, and she's fouled as Thompson comes across and has to hack her from going up.
That was a nice pass in there by Coons to Michaela, because she did have an easy layup, but in order to stop the layup, she had to be fouled.
First foul committed by Thompson, and Anderson at the line needs a bounce in the first one and gets it.
Yep, she used all the rim that time, bounced 3-4 times off the rim.
That soft shooter's touch as it get it to go.
We'll take it.
Second one is nothing but net, as Anderson now with 4 points in the game, and it's 49-23, a 26-point lead for the Indians. Mullenauer holds it on the left side, get it back out top. They hold it there. Billman wants to drive back to Mullenauer. A 3 from the right corner. Bounces high in the air and falls through.
There's a touch for you for the Cardinals.
So Mullenauer hits the 3. Cuts into that Indian lead just a little bit as we go under a minute to play. Back to Anderson. Bounce it back to Swainston. Her little set shot from along the left baseline is no good. Anderson hustles for the rebound. Get it back out. Back over to Ward. Another 3. Good again.
Yeah. And again, not a Cardinal in sight. You know, nice easy shot for Riley as she puts it up over and in nothing but net.
As Billman finally wiggles through out of the defense, gets a shot, no good. Anderson grabs that rebound, comes off to Meek. 30 seconds to play. Here come the Indians. Defenders are back, so Haley will slow the ball down. As she stops on the right side to Anderson, back to Meek. She's fouled from behind. As Billman comes across with another big hacking foul and gets Haley across the head.
Yeah, she says, I'm not going to let you get an easy shot like that.
Billman with her second foul, and Meek's first attempt is no good.
The fouls are even at 4, which the Indians jumped out to a 3-0 foul lead.
Haley's next shot, wow, she missed them both. As Preston has now missed 3 free throws out of the game tonight as it goes out of bounds. 18 seconds to play, 52-26. Preston with a sizable lead as it comes into Billman. Billman gets across the midcourt stripe, crisscrosses with Osborne. Now comes back to Mullenauer. Mullenauer takes it down toward the corner. Get it back out as Plyo has her shot blocked. It is picked up down low by Thompson, and she's fouled going up with 1.7 seconds left in the quarter.
Yeah, she was fouled by Riley as she went up, but Riley had a good block but had her hand on her hip to give her leverage up over the top.
So here's Thompson back to the free throw line where she's perfect tonight and keeps that going as she's 4 for 4 from the line and has a total of 7 points. She makes another one. So she's made all 5 of her free throw attempts, and the long shot put up by Ward falls just short, and we'll head to the fourth quarter. Preston leading 52-28. After 3 quarters, we'll go to the fourth quarter tonight, brought to you by Webb Funeral Home, and we'll go there right after this.
KACA.
Webb Funeral Home, established in Preston in 1925, has served the needs of Franklin County families and their neighbors for several generations. Now in their modern new full-service facilities just off Highway 91 south of Preston, Webb Funeral Home continues to offer caring and professional services to all residents of the area in their time of need. Funeral directors Douglas Webb, Ron Smaley, and Jordan Webb, along with aftercare specialist Jody Rasmussen, thank you for your trust in them and welcome your questions and concerns anytime. A message from your friends at Webb Funeral Home.
When you're on the hunt for your next vehicle, you would be wise to hunt the lot at West Motor Ford in Preston. If you don't find the new or pre-owned vehicle that you're looking for, they will help you search the country high and low for the exact vehicle for you. At West Motor Ford in Preston, they also buy good used vehicles. You need cash now? Bring a good used vehicle to West Motor Ford and they'll write you a check. West Motor Ford in Preston.
WestMotorCompany.com.
KACH, mylocalradio.com.
We start the fourth quarter. Preston leads by 24 as the Cardinals have the ball in the first possession here of the fourth. As here is Brooklyn Kemp into the game for the first time. She gives it off down low. There's another player we don't have on my roster. John, maybe you can help me out here in just a second as it comes to Kuntz. Kuntz will get it back out top to Meek. Haley holds it there, fakes right, goes left, pulls up, two-pointer from the top of the key is no good. Long rebound stays with the Indians, back to Meek. Get it down low to Robertson off the glass for the layup.
I don't have 31 on here either.
Robertson's got 13. We don't? Okay. So it comes back to Osborne. She'll get it back outside, back to Kemp. As Kemp fights through the double team, throws it over, and the Indians able to take it away as Meek sits on it. And the held ball will go back over to the Preston Indians. Just a little over a minute gone here in quarter number 4.
You know, I don't think I'd want to wrestle any of these ladies out here, boy. When they go after that ball, they are after the ball.
They are a little fierce at times, aren't they? As Robertson gets it across the timeline. She works against Kemp. Bounce it to Knapp, down low. Swainston foul going up.
Yeah, that was a easy foul on Osborne.
As the foul's going to be charged on 31 that we don't have a name for.
Oh, she wasn't even close. It was Osborne.
So here's Swainston, and the first free throw is no good.
I think she was throwing that back to the ref.
I hope so, because it wasn't very close to going in, and she makes the second. Reese has 2 points in the game, and it's 56-28. Preston just right on the threshold of invoking the 30-point rule that would institute a running clock. As it comes to Osborne, they get it back outside, back to Kemp. As driving, here's Pleo, and she'll put it up, and she's fouled. Okay, it's on 20. I was wondering there for a minute if they're going to call that on Knapp, but they call it on Robertson instead, just her second.
Yeah, Paleo did put up a prayer there. She was falling already forward after the foul and tried to go in motion, put it in, kind of a scoop shot.
So here's the senior Nellie Plyo at the line, and the first one is no good. Don't forget tonight's games brought to you by Franklin County Medical Center, providing you the best care in all of the Cache Valley. Franklin County Medical Center, 44 North 1st East here in Preston. As Plyo makes one and misses one. Has a total of 3 points in the game. And Meek, will pull up from a three from the top of the key. It's an air ball. As the rebound taken away by Osborne as it came down and almost hit her right in the midsection. Back up into the front court. As here is another number we don't have on our roster. Her shot is no good. As it comes off, Kemp has the rebound. You got a 21 on your list?
Nope.
As Meek all the way, lay it up. Missed. Well, it's his second layup she's missed tonight from the left side. And a timeout called by Soda Springs as the ball handler was trapped in the backcourt. 56-29, Preston leads. 5:54 to play here in the regulation. Take a timeout. Back with more right after this.
KACH.
This is Ron Smaley from Webb Funeral Home, thanking Preston Indian and Westside Pirate fans for your loyalty over the years. You have helped make Webb Funeral Home Franklin County's most trusted name in funeral services since 1925. Our staff is available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week to provide compassionate service in your time of need. We also offer a full range of services, including many funeral pre-planning options to meet everyone's budget, an excellent monument selection, and the best aftercare services available. Let us answer any questions you may have by calling 208-852-0533. Webb Funeral Home, since 1925. You know us, you trust us, we're here to stay.
KACH.
56-29, Preston on top tonight as they lead the Soda Springs Cardinals here in the fourth quarter. Dan Hubbard along with John Slaughter with you tonight. John Beverly back in the studio. We'll be with you tomorrow night as well as the boys will be back on the floor up in Hillcrest to take on the Knights again. And, of course, we don't need to remind anybody, last time those two teams got together, it was a double overtime thriller here at Preston Gym.
Yeah, I hope we get a little better break out there than we did down here this time.
If that game is half of what the previous game was, we're in for a thrill tomorrow. Here's Osborne. She'll pop a three. In and out. Rebound inside. Shot blocked by Swainston, and Ward knocks it out of bounds. It'll stay with Soda Springs.
That was two easy baskets for the Cardinals as they kind of missed them and were blocked. Great defense by the Indians also.
Plyo gets it in, turns, send it back outside. Back to Plyo. Left corner three. No good. High bounce. Knapp has the rebound there for the Indians. Give it off to Robertson. She'll push back up into the front court. Defenders are back, so she'll slow it down. And just kind of tells everybody on the floor, just slow down here and just run the offense. 5:10 to play in regulation. Down low it goes to Knapp. Keisha goes up and wisely uses the glass and gets that to go in. As Keisha tonight now with 10 points as she reaches double figures tonight. As they trap the ball out near the timeline, Riley takes it away. And then traveled because she was sliding and rolling and to move both feet, so it's a traveling violation.
Yeah, that's a tough call for officials because they come down with the ball, they're on the ball, but once the girls try to turn over or stand up with the ball, it's a travel.
Preston outscored Soda Springs 6-1 here so far in the first 3 minutes of the fourth quarter. As Mullenauer has it, top of the key. Tries to back in on Kuntz. Gets to the elbow. She'll kick it back outside again. They'll give it back to Mullenauer. Again, top of the key. Looks down low. Gives it to Osborne. Back outside. The three-point shot there is no good. That's tapped out by Kuntz. Picked up by Ward. 2-on-3. Defenders are back, so Riley very alertly slows the ball down. 4:20 to play in regulation. 58-29. Preston leading. And well on their way to their 13th win of the year. Kuntz for three from the corner's no good. As Knapp goes up and try to get the rebound, and she's got her arm on the shoulder of a defending player. But she did get to the ball, but tapped it out of bounds.
Yeah, I'm surprised they didn't call that one on Acacia. She used her as a ladder, climbing up.
They called the foul on Ward, her first. And that's 17 fouls against the Indians, so free throw time here for the Cardinals. Preston leads by 29, 58-29. As the first free throw rattles in and comes out. It went down twice and still managed to crawl back out of the cylinder.
Yeah, that had some serious English on it.
Robertson up into the front court to Kuntz. She holds it there, back down low, try to get it back to Robertson. Bad pass. However, the Cardinal player trying to defend it and save the ball on the floor stepped out of bounds. So it stays with Preston underneath their own basket. Kuntz will bring it in. As they get the offense to move, they finally do, and they'll be able to get it in. Kuntz with a three from the right corner, too long. Ward taps it and then taps it out of bounds. So the loose ball will go back over to Soda Springs as we go under 4 minutes to play here in regulation at 3:45 now to play. And Preston leading by 29 in the game. As they get the ball to Mullenauer. She looks down the right side, drives on Knapp. Kuntz comes over for the double team, kick it back outside to Plyo. Out top, now back over on the left side, back inside again in the paint. Driving on Knapp, the wild shot is no good. Preston able to pull the rebound back down. However, the Cardinals able to get it back away again. Comes back to Osborne as she stands at the top of the key in three-point area. She'll give it back to Mullenauer. Mullenauer, boy, she's ice skating all over the place, can't hardly keep her footing, and the shot is no good, and Preston has the rebound.
Yeah, it's tough. They're panicking shots up, throwing shots up to get it up close to the rim, and the Indians are doing such a great job of keeping them away from it.
Riley said we're just gonna run the ball as it goes down to Knapp as Keisha turns around and puts it in. She has 12, and the Preston lead now is 31, 60-29. In a game that the first time they met, it was a Preston 9-point win. As the shot by Plyo, that's no good. Tapped out of bounds by Swainston. It should stay with the Cardinal. So it becomes a running clock situation as Knapp comes out with her 12 points.
And big hands for Keisha. What a fine game she had today.
That's a new season high for Keisha with 12. The shot no good. And Amber Anderson just back into the game, able to control the rebound. So Robertson back up into the front court. Knapp had 11 her previous high. That came in a game at Twin Falls back just after Christmas. As it comes back to Robertson. Back in the corner to Knapp. Tries to drive out of the corner. Back outside to Robertson in the paint. She'll get it down low. Oh, great pass to Anderson for the layup.
Yeah, Swainston saw her all alone. Had a chance to go up by herself, but when the defender came on to Swainston, she let you get that three-pointer.
Three-point shot by Mullenauer is banked in. That's her second of the game.
Yeah, but anyway, it was a no-look pass to Amber Anderson underneath. Perfect.
Here's Ward up into the front court. Minute and a half to play. She holds it, tries to give it back to Swainston, who wasn't expecting it. She was trying to set a screen. Picked up by Mullenauer. She goes down and flips it in left-handed. So Mullenauer quietly with 8 points here tonight. And again, here's Robertson back up into the front court. Yeah, she almost slips and goes down as well. Swainston has it in the corner. Try to get it inside to Anderson in the paint. Off the glass, won't go down. Good rebound inside by Kuntz. However, it's taken away by Plyo. Plyo's exit pass is deflected as it comes back to Kuntz. Ward stands in the corner looking for the ball. They won't give it to her as it comes back out top to Robertson. Just 45 seconds to play in the game. Back to Anderson in the paint. Tries to go up, loses it. Picked up by the Cardinals. They come back the other way. 3-on-2. Ahead. It goes to Mullenauer, I believe it was with the shot. Yes. And she was fouled going up and didn't make the layup. Foul's going to go on Swainston. That'll be her third. And the clock's going to run out while Mullenauer is standing at the free throw line to shoot her free throws. The first one is good.
They keep it running even though they catch up within 30, huh?
Yeah. And once it gets to over 30, it stays as a running clock. Mullenauer makes both free throws. So Mullenauer's got 9 in the game. Ward brings the ball up to center court. They throw it to Anderson, and the clock will run out from there. So a good win for the Indians. 62-35 the final here tonight as Preston improves their record to 13-5 in a non-conference game, so it stays at 3-0. However, the next game for the Indians is Friday night and it will be a conference game as the Century Lady Diamondbacks will be here at Preston Gym. The loss tonight snaps a 2-game losing streak for the Cardinals as they slip to 7-10 overall on the year. 62-35 the final. Invite you to stay tuned. The postgame show is coming up next. Tonight's game has been brought to you by West Motors, your only stop for new or used cars in Preston and in Logan. Stokes Market True Value, with the freshest meats and produce and now preparing and selling sushi. Franklin County Medical Center, with the finest care in all of the Cache Valley. Preston Dental Care, when you have an occasion where you need someone to take care of your teeth, call Dr. Iverson at Preston Dental Care. Rounds & Associates Insurance Agency, an independent agency with many options for all of your insurance needs. Preston Auto Parts CarQuest, we have all the parts you need to take care of your car. Webb Funeral Home, serving Preston and surrounding communities since 1925. Ralph's Construction, building homes in the Blue Sage Park region of Preston. Naylor Insurance, for home, health, life, and auto from Liberty Mutual. And by Motor Jungle, they'll fix the cars that other mechanics will refuse to touch. Now, stay tuned for the postgame show, coming right up.
Franklin County Medical Center Sports Therapy and Rehabilitation Services is dedicated to helping you live your best life. We have trained professional staff to help you improve your athletic endurance and so much more. Whether you are recovering from injury or surgery or need some basic athletic training, we work hard to get you back to doing what you love most. Our speech pathologists can also assist with communication, language, or other speech issues. Learn more about our services at fcmc.org.
After their double overtime thriller, the Preston Indians get another shot at the Hillcrest Knights when they meet up with Hillcrest on Thursday night in Idaho Falls. This one's got all the makings of another thrilling game, so join us. Pregame shows at 7:15, the tip-off is at 7:30. Catch it here Thursday night on FM 105.5 and AM 1340 KACH and on mylocalradio.com, your home for Preston sports.
Here is a great idea for lunch today, or any day. Try the fresh buffet bar in the deli at Stokes Market in Preston, with a different theme every day, but enough variety that anyone can enjoy it any day. There's also the fresh salad bar, so you can mix and match your favorite salad fixins to create your very own best salad. Now that your mouth's watering, add one more thought: the convenience. Every item on the buffet is ready to eat now. The fresh buffet bar, another reason to shop, enjoy, save at Stokes Market in Preston.
A proud member of the Co-op. We save you money on advertising and enable you to reach more customers. We are KACH, Preston, Clarkston.
This is the Preston Indians postgame show. Coming up, we'll recap tonight's game, take a look at the final stats, and a look at other games from around the area on the Ron Keller Tire scoreboard. And we welcome you back in here tonight to the postgame show here from Preston Gym after the Indians win their 13th game of the year as they knock off the Soda Springs Cardinals tonight by the final score of 63-35, John. As the first 3 or 4 minutes of the game, kind of back and forth a little bit. We had several lead changes, but once the Preston Indians got the lead, they kept the lead and then really opened it up.
Yeah, they did really great. Just one note of information here. Soda Springs, they're very good for what they are. They start one freshman, 3 sophomores, and 1 junior.
Yeah.
And we've got 5 seniors starting. So we're a little bit more experienced and a little bit more talented because of the experience. But, we're definitely the better team tonight.
And they've put together a much better results since we saw them earlier in the year. In fact, they're 5-0 in conference play and still sitting pretty to go to state potentially for the 13th year in a row.
Yeah. Well, like I say, their program is terrific, and their girls, they come up. That program starts when these girls are young, and they come up. I've been watching them. They've done a great job. Soda's got good coaches and people that really put them to work.
No, for the Indians, they improved their record to 13-5 on the year. as they just kind of at this point playing out the string, getting ready for the postseason district tournament. This hopefully to qualify for state, as coming up on Friday night they'll play their final conference game of the year, as Century will be here to wrap out the conference schedule, and we'll talk more about that coming up later on in the postgame show here. For now, Preston wins it 63-35. We'll come back and take a look at the stats right after this.
KACA.
We all have had a time in our lives where having insurance has been of great comfort and has helped to not make a bad situation worse. That is what we at Naylor Insurance take pride in, being that friend there to help you when you need it most. At Naylor Insurance, we will work hand in hand to find an affordable insurance plan that works for you. We are proud to represent a number of carriers to fit your commercial insurance needs, including a wide variety of options through Liberty Mutual Insurance. Call us at 852-0810. Naylor Insurance, 153 North State in Preston.
This is Ron Smaley from Webb Funeral Home, thanking Preston Indian and Westside Pirate fans for your loyalty over the years. You have helped make Webb Funeral Home Franklin County's most trusted name in funeral services since 1925. Our staff is available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week to provide compassionate service in your time of need. We also offer a full range of services, including many funeral pre-planning options to meet everyone's budget, an excellent monument selection, and the best aftercare services available. Let us answer any questions you may have by calling 208-852-0533. Webb Funeral Home, since 1925. You know us, you trust us, we're here to stay.
When it comes to all things electrical, Sean Carter and the guys at S&T Electrical should always be your go-to crew. With experience in everything from new construction to repairs, service, and new installations, S&T Electrical is professional and friendly in all they do. Your electrical work will be done right. Call S&T Electric today at 208-852-5878.
This is Sean Carter with S&T Electric. It's what we do.
KACH, mylocalradio.com.
Well, let's take a look at the stat sheet from tonight and see who scored. As we'll start here for Soda Springs. It was Alexa Mullenauer who finished the game with 13 points tonight off the bench for the Cardinals. Abby Gooden finished with 8. Lynette Garbett had 7. Zippy Thompson had 8 in the game. Nellie Plyo finished the game with 3. For the Cardinals, they were 8 of 9 from the free throw line, all in the second half, and they did not make a 3 in the game. For the Preston Lady Indians, Acacia Knapp with a new season high finished with a dozen. Riley Ward had 16 in the game tonight. Reese Wainston with 2. Amber Anderson had 6. Michaela Robertson finished with 13. And Haley Meek finished with 13 in the game as well. Preston 11 of 14 from the free throw line in the game, and they had a total of 8 3-point shots made in the contest here tonight. The stats brought to you by Naylor Insurance for home, health, life, and auto through Liberty Mutual Insurance. Call them at 852-0810. We'll come back. John will have our player of the game, brought to you by Rouse Construction, coming up right after the break.
KACH.
Ralph's Construction has been building quality homes in the Blue Sage Park area of Preston for years. Now they're breaking ground on Phase 3 and will have homes available again soon. However, now is the time to be planning exactly in the Phase 3 lots where you want to be and eventually call home. For more information, call 435-232-1837. Ralph's Construction can have a home ready for you before you know it. Remember, they have floor plans available, or they can build to suit a floor plan that you may desire. Ralph's Construction. Call today, 435-232-1837.
In the fairy tale, the lion needed to have a thorn removed from his paw. So it is in real life. Every so often our tires pick up thorns and debris that need to be removed so that our world can keep going round. When it happens to you, think Motor Jungle. Motor Jungle can help you with all of your tire needs, whether you need a new set, your current tires need rotated, or to remove the occasional thorn. Motor Jungle is the go-to guy, tackling the jobs other mechanics turn down. Motor Jungle at the north end of State Street.
We all have those times when we need to see someone due to oral pain or discomfort. That is when you need to see Dr. Iverson at Preston Dental Care. When it comes to the health of your teeth, we should always strive for perfection and settle for excellence. Dr. Iverson at Preston Dental Care is the comfortable and professional general dentist that we all need from time to time. Contact Preston Dental Care today and make an appointment. Call 852-3700. That's 852-3700. Take the first step to healthier teeth and gums. Call Preston Dental Care, 208-852-3700.
KACH.
Well, before we go any further, before we say goodnight, we've got a couple of items of business to take care of. And the first one is John Slaughter has our Ralph's Construction Player of the Game.
Well, unquestionably, I'm going to give it to Acacia Knapp tonight. She didn't touch the ball as much as the 4 perimeter players for the Indians did tonight, but they tried getting the ball into her. But she was sandwiched between Thompson and Garbett. They kept on her really good, and she fouled out. She almost fouled out. She had 4 fouls on her, but she was going over in between those two, and they did a good job keeping her away from the ball. But she still scored her game high of 12 points. Great job inside tonight. Plenty of rebounds. She did really good getting the ball back out to the outside girls, and they were able to hit number of 3. So great assists that way, and great job by Acacia tonight.
Yeah, none of her 12 points were easy either. They were hard of getting positioned down low to try to make the shots. So our player of the game tonight brought to you by Ralph's Construction. Remember, they're building new homes in the Blue Sage Park area of Preston. So they're breaking ground on Phase 3, and now's the time to contact them about a lot or design options that can be built into a house for you. Ralph's Construction, 435-232-1837. John, final thought or two from you before we go.
Well, it's good to see these the Indians playing as well as they are together, because they're going to need it. We have one final game in district coming up on Friday, which has already guaranteed us the home court advantage on that. But the Indians need everything they can together for the rest of the season. 2 more games in the lineup before the district tournament, and we'll see what happens. But the girls are on a roll.
So that'll wrap it up for us here this evening. We'll want to remind you that our next game for the Lady Indians, as John mentioned, is Friday night. The Century Lady Diamondbacks will be here. 7:15 pregame, 7:30 tip-off. You can hear the game live on mylocalradio.com. We'll also have a tape delay broadcast that night following the West Side game on KACH. Our next broadcast is tomorrow night, as the boys will be back on the court as they'll head back up to Hillcrest and face the Hillcrest Knights again tomorrow night. We'll have that game live for you on mylocalradio.com and on KACH, starting with the pregame show about 7:15 tomorrow night, and the tip-off from up at Hillcrest at 7:30. So until then, I'll be wrapping up for us this evening. The executive producer of KACH Radio Sports is Val Cook. Our studio coordinator tonight was John Beverly. So along with John Slaughter, I'm Dan Hubbard. Thanks for listening. We'll remind you of the final score as the Lady Indians win big tonight by the final score of 63-35. So until next time, have a very pleasant good night, everybody. Thank you for listening to the Preston Indians postgame show. This broadcast has been a production of Preston Broadcasting, LLC, and was intended for the private, non-commercial use of our audience. Use of any portion of this production, its accounts or descriptions, in whole or in part, may not be used or rebroadcast without the express written permission of Preston Broadcasting, LLC.